Hello and welcome back. Previously on Ocarina of Time, we were able to save the Lon Lon Ranch from the evil man Ingo by reuniting Malon and Talon together. So now that their family is together again, things are looking bright. But what is also looking bright is my retinas from this very bright blue room. Jesus Christ. So what we're going to be doing in this episode is just finishing this mini dungeon, or as I would like to call it, pretty much a dungeon. I know that, like, if you were to be playing, like, for the first time, that the Deku Tree would feel a lot more like a dungeon than this because of the story stakes. But a lot of the time, as I was saying in the previous episode, dungeons in Zelda usually don't actually have much story, like, relevance. A lot of the time it's just you go to place and then you get thing and then you're able to get, like, use thing to then bring thing to thing. So, like, yeah. Oh god, more of these things. Thank god you can just immediately do this trick. It's so nice. Now then, the trick with this is you really want to try to hit multiple of these. For one frame. That was the strongest damn thing. And this is what I remember. This room is beautifully cool. And pitifully easy. However, one thing to note is I do think... Can we just look at this room for a second? Like, Jesus, I know it's just one repeated texture, but man, this looks so magical. Also, if you don't know, there is something behind this chest. In the remake, they actually point out this chest specifically. So you get the iron boots, right? And you're like, oh, sick, iron boots. And then also the Sheik, and I think this is what makes people forget that about the thing that was just behind them, is that Sheik is here. We meet again, Link. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of this curse. Unless you would shut off the source of this ice, it shall never melt. If you have the courage to confront danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads you to the temple. Time passes, people move, and like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to your noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. Bow, bow, bow. Let's play Smoke on the Water. This is the most magical water song of all time. Smoke on the Water. This was always the weirdest one. But this is such a magical scene. But this is what I mean, right? Could you imagine this room, but like they make the backgrounds like really fucking ornate and shit? But like it's like a bigger room, like it feels like it's infinite, you know what I mean? Kind of like what the water temple does. Like the water temple is a perfect example, but yeah. So immediately you're pretty much facing the door and you just had this big cutscene. So a lot of people actually forget that there's actually a thing down here for you to grab, and it's meant to actually be the little tutorial for the iron boots. But it's actually quite sick as well. Oh, I thought there was something down there. Whoops. I must be thinking of a different thing. Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. Because we still need to get one more blue flame. But yeah, this is by far, without a doubt, one of the sickest, like... Beneath the Well and this one are kind of tied. But, like, you gotta admit, like, how cool was this area? Like, this wasn't just some, like, reject area, and I feel like a lot of people treat it like it is one. And it really is a shame, because I feel like this area has a lot of potential. Yes, the boss took 2 seconds to kill. Yes, everything was, like, very simple. But, like, as, like, a small little dungeon, like... Is it really that crazy? Like, to say that that's, like, a dungeon? I would say that this is, like... This would basically take the same amount of time as, like, the Thieves' Den, pretty much. Like, if they actually gave us an actual boss, like, yeah, this is just Thieves' Den. Oh, well. Well, that was good for killing that thing, but not good for me. Die, you parasite. You blight on this earth. Oh god, there's more of them. I'm getting tag teamed. Need to call a ref, they're obviously cheating. That's great. That's actually so amazing, Navi. However, I was trying to use a bottle on the blue flame. And you stepped in and did nothing of use. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can put this back down. But yeah. So, we'll now be able to head off to Le Donjon. I just love that there's a random ass, like, possessed pot. I also really like the Inja animation because it actually calls back to The Legend of Zelda 2, Link's Adventure or whatever. Adventure of Link. Because in that game, whenever you get hit, you literally do the same animation and like you recoil back. So it's actually really nice attention to detail that they did that for this game. So we will... Oop, we'll just drown, I guess. But yeah, we got that extra heart piece, which does mean that heart pieces are actually kind of more premium now, because we are close to getting an extra heart. And we are also almost done every single song in the game, so we almost have the... Yeah, the next one is longer, like the next 2 songs do take... It's mainly just the last one. Now they're alive again. But there's still too much of a petty bitch to talk to us. Trying to talk to you. Hello. There you go. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. Looks like you have had a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't be able to choke underwater. Well, there we go. We don't even need to spend money. Even more reason why, like this game is really, really good at giving you stuff. So now we have Blue Link. This is also something really cool, like Link to the Past, we had different types of tunics. But they didn't really mean anything. In this game, like, they actually mean something, which is really cool. I think it was Link to the Past. I think Link to the Past had it, and then they made it a DX thing in the next game. But yeah, these are the only two things you need Blue Fire for in the game, pretty much. But yeah, the one thing that's funny is, I don't know how many episodes we've recorded so far, but however many we've recorded, I also now have to make sure I do all of Zora's, the Water Temple in one run, because God forbid if I don't do it in one run, it's gonna take like 5 years. So, I'll go back and we'll get this done. We'll get this W. Okay, so for this next dungeon, we need... I think it's pretty much just bombs, hookshot, and iron boots. A lot of people have this like issue. Oh, right, it's because the boots are not an equipable item. That's the reason why people have an issue with this dungeon. That's why. I remember why now. I too oppose that. Why is this not open yet? Oh, I see. Is it hookshot related then? It was just hookshot related. Okay, I'm dumb. So pretty much as long as you have your thing on this screen, you're fine. So if I remember correctly, the thing with this dungeon is that you only ever change the... Like, if you're smart about it, you only ever change the thing once. So let's look at our options. There's only one way forward, so to begin with, we're fine. Like, obviously we can go lower, but I would rather take things high to low. Interesting. We'll do that first. If we work top to bottom and we don't be silly about things, I think we'll legitimately be fine. Like, I honestly did have the joke idea of, legitimately, like, practicing this dungeon until I got really good at it. And then, like, unironically, like, speed running it and being like, look, guys, it's, like, unironically not even that hard. Like, I don't know why everyone overreacts. But I don't even need to do that because I feel fairly confident. Okay. So now we know that this direction is not one we can go down. I do like the attention to detail that the sword wouldn't be used underwater, but like a harpoon-like weapon, such as the hookshot, would. Because it's shooting a pressurized air weapon. Because at the end of the day, like, that's what the hookshot does, is it shoots pressurized air. Yeah. So we'll now head to this path, and hopefully this has more stuff for us to actually do. Not yet. Awesome. Oh, hello. Oh, you. If I'm right, Link? You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. Link is like, whoa? I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting all these 7 long years. But I forgive you. And now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not. Yet, at least. I want to save them all. I want to save all of Zora's domain. You and I together. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife, Link. You have to help me destroy the evil monster in this temple, okay? Inside this very temple, there are 3 places you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me, quickly. And then she does the fish dance of joy, I guess. But I love this. I love the idea of having, like, people in dungeons. It happened with the Thieves dungeon. Also, remember this. That's one of the main things people forget about, and it's why they get lost in this dungeon. Whoops. Because that area there specifically leads to a very important place. Yeah, so you have to use the Ocarina of Time. Ow. Ah, God, I hate this room. Die, thing, you don't belong in this world. I almost thought it was Princess Ruto specifically on, like, the ground, and I was like, oh no, what happened to her? My wife, apparently. I remember you saying a lot of shit. I don't remember consenting to that. But, you know, abstract Zora Redding rules dictate that it's my fault, my bad, my responsibility, I guess. So it wouldn't be that. We had to be this, right? I don't know if this is the correct place to do this. It isn't. Okay. But yeah, I remember that, and it was pretty crazy when I was younger. I think people got mad because we had multiple people playing this game. Did we go down this one yet? Yes, we did. Okay. Like, you do get tossed around a lot. I will admit, like, you do get tossed around a lot. But a lot of the time, you get tossed around because you forget where you're going. And I understand that that's like, oh my god, it's so hard. But once you start, like, oh, I need to go here to then to here, and then here to that. It's a lot easier, this dungeon, than a lot of others that are, like, also hard. I feel like Legend of Zelda Ages has the harder temple. Dungeon. Like, dungeon, I believe it's 8. It might be dungeon 7, though. Yeah, it's this one. Later on, they make it much more knowledgeable of where it is. So does that recede all the way down, or what? I think it's all the way down. Hope you didn't fuck up and lose all your arrows like an idiot. Oh, here you go. Here's some arrows. Just imagine somewhat like some pretentious guide. Now, if you have lost all your arrows, you're actually fucked. You have to get out. There you go. There you go, Jesus, it's not that hard. There we go. And there's these fuckers. There you go. Got him good. We got a small key. Now, before you do anything crazy with a key in this dungeon, you should... There's always one rule. I think it's... There's a room in particular you don't do because you need to have 2 keys for it. We can now move this one in. Always work on trying to create more pathways instead of just getting rid of pathways in a dungeon like this. Oh man, I know this is gonna be like a doozy though, cause like it's gonna take me so long. like mentally to like really like understand this dungeon. Look at him, he's just doing a little dance. It's so cute. I have to kill him, but do I have to kill him? He's doing his little dance. Sorry, I had to. I had to for the sake of the universe. The room of impending no fun. Very interesting room. Foretold in the prophecies for the no fun it would bring. I get it. I apparently don't get it. I think I get it. So we do that, we open that up, and we go to there with this one. Why would they make it enemies and not just like an actual like normal thing? Like, what type of idiot does that? And you know what I'll do for my Zelda dungeon? I will have it be that there's a time thing with enemies that you goddamn just hate. Like, you hate them that much that you just looking at them is enough to really piss off the player. And then I will have it be that you have to very quickly go in there and just flail like a fucking child. Like, who thinks of this stuff? Crazy people. But you know, it's fine. Because at the end of the day, right, like if this gets me 2 keys, then it doesn't matter as much. Because that means immediately that we're making a lot of progress. Oh, it wasn't even to kill the enemies. It was just to get up here, apparently. Okay. Like, I mean, you know, we got a key, so it's cool, but, like, okay, I'm just an idiot. There we go. have a little bit of a look around. Just make sure that there's no like hidden little thing here. That's not beneath Miyamoto. Let's be honest. He would think that would be funny, and you know what? I kind of think it would be funny too. Okay, so we now have 2 keys. And that will be it for this episode of... What the hell? What? Okay, then. I guess you have to hook shot from all the way down there. Seems weird, but okay. Yeah. So we're back into the main chamber. I'll see you all in the next episode where hopefully we'll be able to do almost the entirety of this dungeon. And I'll see you then. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.